Bloop! Hey guys, Focus here. It's been a while. You know, there might have been some distractions, Elden Ring, but Nintendo tweeted. So this video is mainly just gonna be me reacting to this. I haven't looked at any of it, so this is all blind. I'm gonna watch it through, and then we'll go back and try to analyze as much as possible. Let's get into it. Okay, so yeah, they tweeted saying they're just gonna show some turf war. So I guess we can look at a couple of things here. We already saw this. Okay, so we can choose where we land, which is pretty crazy. All right, that's pretty dope. The UI's so different. The time has a box on it now. Oh my god. I love how we can see the Octolings and the Inklings icon above their weapon. Like I already talked about it, but I just really like that, like small little detail. We got special pretty quickly. I guess Inkzuk is a fast special charger. This guy took a while to shoot. Oh my goodness. What was that? I'll go back and look at that. Okay, the stage actually seems a lot more compact than it seemed before. What is this? What the heck was that? What was that? Okay, we'll look at that in a second. We also saw that the bow actually has a... Oh my goodness. That's a special! And it brings you... What? What? Okay, the inkjet just got significantly better. That is so much better than the inkjet. Oh my god. I completely forgot what I was saying. Also, I guess the crab doesn't have that much HP as we thought it would. Like, I thought it would be a lot tankier, but I guess no, that would be probably kind of busted if it was. Oh, I was saying the bow, the arrows. Oh my goodness! Oh my, they what? Yo, what? Oh my god! Is that supposed to be new Tenta missiles? You just throw them where you want it to go? Okay, so you do. Okay, so it goes up. That I think that was the little. Yeah, I think I thought that was like a. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my! There's so much. There's so much to talk about. Wait. He like rolled. Oh wait, I think you saw that. I think you saw that already. That's actually so crazy. The movement. Oh my god. Oh my god. Might I just add the music? Phenomenal. Actually phenomenal. So good. You get medals? Well, they actually accommodate you for what you do. That was cool. The victory screen's different. Oh my goodness. Incoming. So funny. Oh my god. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. Hold on. There's a lot. Play it. Okay. So we can confirm you are choosing where you're landing, which is kind of crazy. It doesn't look like you can choose that far ahead, but it also looks like it has a rubber band effect. So I'm guessing there's a possibility of people like you know, trying to rubber band themselves as far up as possible to get like, I guess, an advantage of getting to the middle as fast as possible, which is really cool. That's really, really cool. But I also think it's a little unfortunate on where exactly your placement is in the air, because from the looks of it, like some people are ahead of the character we're currently spectating, right? Like this guy's all the way up here. There's a possibility that that's only because he's on the left side, or it doesn't matter at all. You could be on the right side and be all the way up there. If that's the case, dope. If it's not the case, then I guess there's RNG in your placements along the 4 lines. Although I don't know if that's really gonna play that big of a part in it. So maybe I'm looking too far into things. Everything here looks normal, looks so nice. I thought this map would be a little bigger than it seemed, but that was just us looking at a picture, right? So I guess in game it looks a lot different. So I guess they changed a lot, because if I remember correctly, those like 6 stingrays was okay, what was that? Hold on. Those 6 stingrays were they looked like an actual like weapon that he was holding, but this time you see them like throw it up. Okay, what did he throw? It's like a marker, or like a pen. He aims at him, he hits him with it. Okay, I thought it told them the location of everybody, but it didn't. That's just because this is the spectator mode. But I don't know what this does. What this does. I'm guessing it marks them like the ink mine, but instead of placing it, you throw it, which is kind of crazy. But I'm guessing that's what it is. Then they switch. This is the ink Zuka. It has 3 shots. We saw him shoot 1. He got this pretty quickly. He only has around 200 points, and he had it. I'm guessing he got that at maybe 200 or maybe a little bit less, but he got it pretty fast. Also, the icon getting splatted. Let me just add that real quick. Phenomenal. Looks so nice. This charger took some time. Okay, so we can see this thing I talked about. Oh, sorry, wait, I didn't talk about that. This is a I don't know if it's a sub or a special, so I'm not sure just yet. I think it might be a special. It's a barrier, and it has like a blade on top, and it like shoots it in the air. We didn't get to see it get shot up in the air this time, but they'll show us another perspective of someone else using it, and it gets shot up in the air. And it's a barrier. It's like 10 times better than a splat wall, except you can walk through it. Yeah, so all your shots get blocked by the barrier. You can shoot the barrier to take down the thing, or you can shoot the thing on top to break the barrier, which is really good. This is actually like super good, like support for snipers, or sorry, it's not snipers, chargers. I think we'll get a better look at it later. What is that? Attention-seeking base dropper. Attention-seeking base dropper. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean, but that's the guy's name, and I'm guessing is, I don't know, maybe a tag or something. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Maybe I don't know. Attention-seeking base dropper. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Attention-seeking base dropper. Okay, this charger. What is this special? It's like a vacuum? It is a vacuum. It's a vacuum. Okay, it's literally, okay, it's vacuuming up any ink that's being shot in its vicinity. And then it takes it and then shoots it back and explodes. That's a really big explosion. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So it sucks up any ink being shot in that area, and then it shoots it back, and upon impact, there's like a small explosion, and then after like a small delay of like maybe a second, there's a bigger explosion. That seems really good. This charger is like insanely good support, although it doesn't have the barrier. Or like I said, I don't know if it's a sub or a special. Yeah, once we find out who has the barrier, this could be kind of crazy. This charger right here, this charger right here is kind of crazy. Okay, this guy has the stingray, this roller. Not roller, whoops, sorry, the bow. Okay, what I was saying earlier was that the bow when he shoots it, it like there's a small explosion. It's really small though. Afterwards, we also see the zip line that we looked at in I think the first trailer. This is a special. I think we kind of we kind of knew it was a special, because the Inkling's hair was like glowing and like flowing and everything, which only happens when you're in a special. But we also didn't know that it brings you back to where you started it, just like Inkjet. So I'm guessing that they just took a bunch of the Splatoon 2 specials and they just or Splatoon 2 mixed with Splatoon 1 and they just revamped them. Like Inkzuka's there, but just better. What's it called? This is here, which looks like it replaces Inkjet because you're going Inkjet was like a lot of mobility in terms of vertical, in the vertical aspect, but like you also had the option to come out of the Inkjet and like go into the ink and then go back into it and back and forth. In this scenario, you completely just grappling hook to where you want to go. You do whatever you want to do, which I'm pretty sure you can also jump out of. Not certain, but that would be kind of crazy if you just jump out of it like mid grapple, and then you can like shoot or ink them, and then when you're about to run out, you just go back to where you started, which is actually insane. That's so safe. You can go wherever you want to go, and as long as you survive long enough, that's like the key thing. As long as you survive, you go back to where you started. It's so good. On a brush, that is like probably busted. This might be one of the best brushes. Could you imagine you're inking and everything's safe, and then someone just like grapples to you and you just instantly die because it's a brush, and then they go back to where they were? Like, insane. Actually insane. This is the tank. This is the guy that has the marker. I think he's the 52 gal. You see the tank does not take that much hits. There's like maybe 2 shots before it was like blinking red. Also, can I say this 52 gal shoots really far? Oh my god. What is that? You see a little line. Oh, can I go back? I think it did. Oh no, it didn't. You can see a line when he throws it. Like, look, he throws it, and then you see this little swirl. That swirl looks like the same kind of swirl that the Toxic Mist had in Splatoon 2. Although I don't think it has the same properties because it's just a line. But it lingers there. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, this is the Stingray, or I think what's supposed to replace the Stingray. It shoots like 6 rays, all homing into like one location, but it also goes past that, so it like crosses that location. And when you use it, it like starts up, and then after like a small delay, then they all go out. But it stays where you are, so you can shoot it and then leave, which is really good because then you're not stuck to that location. But it also makes me worry if you can shoot these down out of the air, because they're just staying there, right? They stay there, they linger for like maybe what, a second, or like 2-3 seconds. I don't think it's longer than 3 seconds, and then after that they're gone. So that's making me guess that they do a lot of damage, and you might be able to shoot them out the air. I don't know, but that's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. Also, he has a splat wall, which means there's a barrier and a splat wall. That is insane. Why is there so much defense? There's so, okay, they added so much things for support role. It's insane. Like in Splatoon 2, the only support you had was like your charger, your splat wall, and a Stingray. That was it. And like you can turn the offense into support. Like Tentamissiles is a really good way to get information on where the enemy is. But like that's it. That's all you had. And like maybe Ink Mine, but like Ink Mine's not really that great because it doesn't really do that much damage. It doesn't really knock them back that much. Like that's kind of it, right? The Recon Beacon is like not bad, but at the same time, there's no point because you can just jump to your teammates. So like, there wasn't that much like good support in Splatoon 2, but they added so much support now. Like, it's insane how much support you have. These stingrays, your chargers are back. Some of them are a little better with their kits that they have. Splat walls, a barrier. What's it called? The tank's pretty good. You don't have to be that far. It shoots really far. Sorry, you don't have to be that close. It shoots really far. Whatever that dart does, I still have to figure that one out. That could possibly be support. You know, there's so much more. There's that thing that we saw earlier, or I guess sorry, we're about to see it. The replacement of the Tenta missiles, I'm guessing. I think it's this. I think it's this one. There's like 3 rockets. Yeah, it looks like it. He just shot. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm like 90% certain this is the replacement of Tenta missiles. He like, from what I understood what just happened, is he puts on a little backpack, it shoots rockets in the sky, and the rockets wait for you to pick a location. Then you throw like 3 things, and then the rockets go to those locations, and then there's an explosion. It does a good amount of damage. It killed somebody over there. I'm 90% certain there's someone here and someone here. I could be wrong about this one, but this guy could die. Does he? No, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. That's pretty good damage. That's actually really good damage. Yeah, I think it's good in terms of offense. It's not good in terms of the support Tenta missiles had. Like, being able to see where everyone is, that's communication for your team. This one, it doesn't tell you where enemies are. It's more so someone telling you where enemies are, and then you throwing that to where that is. That's how I would see it being used. But I still think it's really good. Offensively, I think it's really good. Because Tenta missiles, they weren't that hard to avoid, right? Like, you shot them in the air. The second they were shot, the enemy that you locked onto knows that they're being locked onto. So they just move. And the second they come down, they move out the area. And then they walk back into the area to ink it up, and it's done. Tenta missiles is now useless. The best benefit you can get with Tenta missiles is moving somebody away from the objective, or moving them away from the center of the map, or having them run into your side of the map. That's like the only really good benefit, because no one really dies to Tenta missiles. But that's something different. From the looks of it, the missiles only come down after you throw all 3, or a short delay. So I'm guessing the faster you use them, the faster it comes down, which ideally is best, because when it comes down, the person has less time to react. The area is also pretty big. That looks like almost splashdown size, might I add. And it kills them. Like, it just killed those 2 guys. So it's kind of crazy. Also, this slosher, this bucket, is thrown at some distance, might I add. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the barrier. So that thing we saw earlier, you put it down, the top comes up, and the barrier is here. Now, I think you're about to see it right now. He shoots this, and it breaks the barrier. I don't know if, yeah, maybe 2, 3 hits. Yeah, 2, 3 hits, and it goes down. Oh, it's still there. Okay, I think that's the arrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the arrow. I was confused earlier. I thought that might have been a sub, but no, I'm like 90% certain that's the arrow. In which case, we can confirm the arrow shoots 3 arrows at a time. And if you like angle it properly, you can like land 1 or 2 on this, and the 3rd one go past it, which is pretty good. Especially for like angles. Like, for example, someone's up here, you do that, like 2 here and 1 down. The 2 hit, and then he tries to evade it by going down, but he goes into the 3rd one. That's a scenario where it shooting 3 instead of 1 is actually really good and beneficial. I'm not exactly sure how often that will happen, but that's actually pretty sick. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Sorry. This is so good. Oh my goodness. is so good. Okay. I guess that confirms that the stingrays do not go into one location. They move around. What the heck? Oh my goodness. You can see it moving on this side and here. They move around. Okay, I guess maybe they just target an enemy. They just each target random enemies. What is this? He is notified. He is being singled out, but I think we saw everyone's items and subs. Okay. There's so much going on. There's so much going on, guys. Alright. The stingray, sorry. The stingray looks like it will automatically move and home to enemies. That's really good because you don't have to worry about it. You put it up, you leave it. That's pretty good support. It also goes through the wrap, which is really good. This guy is notified. We saw every sub and special, on this team, on both teams. There was nothing that indicated where somebody was, except what we thought was that dart that looked like a marker thing, and someone threw it at them, and that's all it did. I'm guessing that's the thing that marks them, because nothing else marked anyone else. And if that's the case, I don't know how good that will be, because you only mark one person, unless it comes up, unless like it uses a very small amount, so you can like do it multiple times, like you can do it like maybe 10 times an ink tank. Okay, that could be pretty good, because you're not taking that much ink to throw it. But you mark one, unless the damage is good. It doesn't look like it does a lot of damage because he's marked, but there's no ink on him. But if it does mark them, and it does do a lot of damage, that will be really good, especially for support. If it doesn't do a lot of damage, I mean, it's still good to mark them, but at the same time, there might be better options because you're only marking one person. Like Ink Mine marked whoever was in the radius of the explosion, and that could be a whole team. If you guys are that close, you should never be that close, but if you are, that could be the whole team. This looks like it only marked one person, unless it goes through, because you saw when he threw it, there was like a line. So maybe there's the possibility it goes through the person, and then it can mark anyone that it touches. That's not that, it's better. I still don't think it's that good though, because it's very linear. The radius is pretty small, and it doesn't look like it does a lot of damage, which makes it not that worth, unless you can do it a lot. So I don't know. Might need a little bit more information on that one. I'm on the fence about it. If you guys think it's different or you think it's better, let me know your opinions, but I'm on the fence about it. Also, someone has the curler. I didn't see anyone with the curler. I don't know when that happened, but I might have missed that one. Okay. Can I actually hold on? Can we go back real quick? Someone used that missile thing. You see it at the end. I guess this roller has the curler. Okay, there's one here. He's gonna throw another one here. It doesn't look like it inks up. Maybe it was because the game ended. You know, okay, that's another thing. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Two possibilities here. One, that missile does not ink the ground, which is really bad. Or two, when the game ends, any explosions do not ink the ground. In Splatoon 2, any explosions after the game ends does ink the ground. So right before the game ends, it's really beneficial to throw a bomb, because when it says game, once the bomb goes off, it inks it. It counts. And it looks like that's not the case here. That's pretty big, because it could be a game changer, and the last second, your whole team throwing a bomb, or even one of you throwing a bomb, and you winning because of that bomb. That is huge. It could be 51-49 because of that one bomb. That's actually, I'm thinking it's the latter, and that's really big. I kind of like it, because then there's no like like, I guess cheesing the game to win. Like, it's not that crazy because you're not doing any crazy tactics to winning. You're just throwing a bomb. But at the same time, it's like, why is that explosion count if the game already ended? It should be the state of the stage once the game ends. That seems more fair than the stage being capable of being altered before the calculations are ran. Yeah, no, I think this is a lot better, a lot more balanced than what Splatoon had. But yeah, no, that's crazy. This is insane. I like this. This is actually really cool. Big Money Mano Wardrobe something. You know what? Maybe that's a title. Maybe that's just a title of the player. Like, you can set your own title card. You have your name and then your whatever title you want there. Maybe it's preset titles. And then whenever you die to that person, it shows that, which is what we saw at the beginning. That's what I'm guessing. That's pretty cool if that's the case. Next, customization. I like this victory screen where it goes one at a time. You can actually get, like, you actually feel more acknowledged than, like, in the older ones, right? In the older ones, everyone's all there at the same time. You're just like, oh my god, yay. You know, you feel more like, it feels like the work you put in Splatoon 2 and 1 wasn't acknowledged by the game. But I feel like now, I'm guessing, it's going based off of, like, who did the most points. So it goes from, like, least to most. It's like, you know, letting everyone on the team know, yo, this guy, he did the most here. This guy, he did a lot. MVP. You know, I think that's what that means. Why it goes one by one, which is really cool. If that's the case, hopefully it's not. You will always be last because it shows your player. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's what I'm saying and it shows. It goes by the point system. I also like the fact that they added medals, which kind of add to like more of a acknowledgement of your efforts. You know, overall splatter. I'm guessing that means you did the most points. Popular target. I guess that means you were like they try to get you the most, or they aimed at you the most, or maybe you died. Like they all killed you specifically more than everyone else. Enemy splatter. Maybe you got the most splats on the game. You know, I think that's pretty cool. Some more acknowledgement to what you do. That's really nice. I think this new victory screen, like, it feels better to look at than the other one did. Also, these victory poses are so cool. September 9th. Oh man, that was amazing. That'll do it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you liked it, leave a like, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it, your opinions, what more you guys want to see. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. You know, let me know what you think I can improve on. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay focused.